Hello, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to 11:11 a.m. Club. Today's reading, I've done a little bit again differently. I prepared. I had a meditation earlier with these 4 crystals and fairies. So I'm gonna show you the crystals. And you can choose like whichever you want. You can use the number 1, 2, 3, 4 or crystals or whatever. Use your intuition however you feel like it. But yeah, I did a little bit meditation and with the crystal and the card before starting recording, so I have a little notes. So anyway, let me show you the crystals first. So number 1 is red Jasper. And number 2 is Prehnite. Number 3, emerald. And number 4 is this dragon blood Jasper. So these are your options. You can go by the number 1, 2, 3, 4 or the crystals. I'll show you one more time. And you can pause the video while you're making your choice. Number 2. Number 3 and number 4. So I'm gonna put the timestamps down below in the description box and whichever you chose, and I start with number 1. So we're just gonna see what the whole reading is. Gonna see what fairy came up, what the message is, and we go from there. So yeah, I start with the number 1. So if you chose number 1, this red Jasper crystal here, this is a reading for you. And the fairy, what comes with it is the hidden one. Early on, I did a meditation and journey, shamanic journey, a little bit with the fairy, like it's just short one. So the message what I got is, first of all, the red Jasper is working with the base chakra, and it brings clarity in challenging situations and helps to ground and center yourself. And it has a strong link to the ancestors and your family DNA and your family line. And when I was meditating with the crystal, the things, what I saw, a journey, travel, and new direction in your life. So it's kind of like the hidden path, and you really, the fairy, the hidden one, calls you to be, brings you awareness, attention, and self-observation. It calls you to pay attention to what is going on inside and out, like emotionally, physically, mentally, what's going on with you. You need to pay attention, become aware, as well as what's going around you in your physical environment. To pay attention how your actions affect other people and everything around you. that how everything is connected. And it also asks you the questions: are you passing through life blindly without paying any attention what is actually going on? Like, are you lost all the passion for life? And it calls you to the attention and be aware, because if you don't pay attention, then the life will make you to pay attention. The fairy will show up and make sure that you will pay attention. It's just sudden things, because she will be waiting for you. So this is like, let's see what it's all about, and what is hidden, what is going on, what you need to pay attention. Let's clarify with this. What are the challenges? This is what I feel, that whatever is going on with you, it's probably that you're going through the challenges, and sometimes you may not even, when you're facing a challenge and difficult situations, you might not even see your role, because the emotions are high, and you know, it's very hard to see clearly when you are challenged, and emotions are on high and all that. So it's just kind of like, try to find yourself a moment how you can ground yourself, and then take time out and look at it again, like step away and look at it again, when you're making decisions as well. And that's what I feel. Let's see the hidden one. And protection. You got the protection. It's funny, the Nordic compass. It's pretty much like my ring, but a little bit different. Strong protective magic for the family and the home, and it does talk about the ancestor line. So it's to do with where, I think it calls you to attention, to pay attention, like how your family line and where you're coming from and culture and background, how it actually affects you, how it actually is important and it's part of you. Like, it's kind of like that is important. You can't change where you're coming from and who you are. You need to honor those connections. So let's see what else comes through for you. But also the ancestors are there, and your family is there to protect you. So you're not alone, definitely not. And especially in a spiritual family, there's a lot of people looking after you. Let's see what else is there. It's definitely, I see the roots, and as I said, when I meditated, it came the roots and new directions and stuff. It's a journey where you come from, and everything is connected. Like, your past experiences have brought you here where you're in the present moment, and the present moment will take you to your future, and you create your future right now. But also, like, your family, your parents' past and their journey actually have as well influenced who you are, and how your journey is influenced by that, and their parents before that, and their parents before that. And you can imagine how everything, and you will affect other people's lives. Like, if you have children, then your children, or brothers, sisters, you know what I mean. Let's see what else comes through for you. It's a soul retrieval card. And it talks about reclaiming parts of your soul and what belongs to you. It's reconnecting with your all parts. Soul retrieval, it's normally the ritual, shamanic ritual, where is performed to bring back the missed or lost souls. And the hidden one is like, what have you lost? And you know, brings the awareness who you are, where you want to go, and what needs to return to you. Like you need to return to the beginning of the journey. You need to return to back to the roots, reconnect with your inheritance, the family DNA, your ancestors, your inherited bloodline. If you know what I mean, this is strongly coming through for you, and I think there's a certain parts of you ready to return to you, to make your soul whole. Music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods. It's only we listen. So you need to listen to your soul. You need to listen to what your soul has to say as well in your dreams. I think your ancestors, they have a message for you. So pay attention. The soul whispers. That's funny. That's how it comes through. Soul whispers. Let's see what else. Let's get more information. And you got this one, the snail base. And it says, slow down, grounding, listen to the heartbeat of the earth and subtle energies. So it's the same like the beat of the music or the melody. Just slow down and listen to your heart. Pay attention. Be aware what's happening right now with yourself and others. Be connected. Bring yourself back into this awareness, like connectingness, that everything is connected, and take time to, like she's looking at the snail, like, you know, slowly going and doing the business. Just pay attention that even the small and even if it's slow, it doesn't mean that it's not important, or more you see, more you slow down, and things cannot be rushed. And soul retrieval as well, sometimes if the healing is important part of the whole soul journey, and normally you lose parts of your soul when through the traumatic trauma or shock or whatever that is, that your soul, or if somebody, for example, if somebody leaves or somebody dies, or they take part of you with them. So you lose parts in the situation, parts of your soul. But sometimes after, when you go through and heal, the parts of your soul, they are ready to return. So you can be whole again. So that's what the soul retrieval is all about. But then again, like, it doesn't happen often quickly. If you slow down, you actually see more. Take a time to look at where you are, what's happening in your life, what's happening inside yourself, outside, and what's happening with people around you, and how they reflect what you're going through, how they're reflecting it as well, and you can see the reflection. Let's see what else. Let me clarify the snail face. Gratitude and grace always look lovely on you. So be grateful of your inheritance and where you're coming from. Take time to appreciate the journey, what you have had, and even if has been slow or you haven't achieved the things quick enough in your terms, but be grateful whatever is, and know that everything comes together in the perfect time. And let's see the tarot, clarify the tarot. And there is some news, some travel coming up, and it confirms what I channeled earlier, that there is a travel new direction. So definitely some information is coming through, and normally it's a quite quick shift and moving forwards. Very fire energy, and let's say what's the doorway, what door comes through for you. And this is like this doorway here, and it says offerings. Abundance lies in the heart of the that allows share more than expected and see love come around. So it's more you share and pay attention to others, it also will bring more you are open to the things and connect with things, more comes back to you as well. And I think I'm gonna take 4 keywords, what you can take away from this reading. So number 1, expansion. So it's a growth and expanding yourself with this hidden one and being aware. It's a growth. The soul retrieval will come up until now. So there's new things coming through for you. And then you better feeling thoughts. Is the gratitude is good for you, and the 8 of Cups and the offerings. Criticism. So be open to criticism as well, because sometimes criticism is good because it gives you the opportunity to be more open and change the information exchange and make it like the move and make those changes. Gratitude is important because it makes you feel good. You see the value of the things and the value of the family and value of your journey. Up until now, probably it wasn't ready. Your soul part went ready to return, but they are about ready to return to you. And the healing process, you just make some progress there, and also that stay aware and be protective, hidden traps and dangers when you're moving on your journey. So just be aware where you are, with who you are, and protect yourself as well. So it's important. But your you are guided as well by your ancestors, so there's a strong line there. So that's your reading for you. Hopefully it helped, and I see you next time. Hello, if you chose the second crystal, Prehnite, this is the reading for you, and this is your fairy who came with this one, and it's called the Heartless Love. So let me just put that in there, and I will check my notes. I channeled earlier about the crystal. The crystal Prehnite is works with solar plexus and heart chakra, and it brings forward the spiritual growth and harmony, balance, and staying in the movement, and brings on a quiet confidence as well in yourself. It offers the truth and justice, and also promotes the sincerity and sensitivity. So what is hidden is brewing inside of you. The moon is shining on the path in the forest. It calls you to follow in the deep dark green forest at night. Moonlit river as your guide. Moon is your emotions. Frog this is all my journey or meditation. The frog or the toad that was on a riverbank, and were talking out loud, so giving the messages. So frog normally, toad normally is very good omen. So what it says is like for your spiritual growth is like follow your heart, follow the shadows in the dark, and be confident, but also remain sensitive, because the heartless love, what the fairy brings out, that sometimes we don't realize how insensitive we can be, and how much, not if you're not paying attention how other people are feeling, you might hurt them and come across as cold. Or some people also, if they don't express themselves the way you expect them, they also may come across as cold. So it can go vice versa. So the heartless love brings abandonment, heartbreak, false expectations. So that's why the moon as well, that you really need to follow your heart to understand what's going on. But also it brings the spiritual growth and healing. The Prehnite, the crystal. It calls you to look at your relationships, and are you the one who's heartless in love, or is it your partner who's like not giving you what you're looking for? And you just observe where the energy of your relationship is going. And also compassion is needed, because sometimes people just are different, and people might not be able to speak the same love language as you do, and communication is essential to point it out or help them to understand you and know what you need. So you need to make your needs known to your partner or partner, or in a human relationships, or any relationship really, work relationship, romantic relationship, whatever relationship it refers to. But I feel it's more about more romantic setting though. That's what when I was channeling, that was the feeling what I got. And also lack of care, of misunderstanding of each other's needs. That sometimes it's not that the people don't care, it's just kind of they don't know how to express, and it's not the way we expect people to express that they care about you. So it's very important, the communication comes again strongly, and understanding that everybody has different experiences. Let's clarify the heartless love and the Prehnite. Tree of life, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. So what it talks about is like, if your partner, or if you don't feel fulfilled in your love situations or relationships, then see if we can heal the situation by understanding why is it not fulfilling and how does it work. But if it's really truly, if it's really mismatch of energies and you just can't somehow, but although I don't believe completely that these things can happen, because somehow what you attract into your life, it's part of you, because nothing can exist outside of yourself. So somehow you attract those people in a way. Just ask like why there is a discord or disconnect, and how can you heal and be more compassionate, understanding where they're coming from, why they're not maybe able to express and open up their heart space, and why they're acting from ego rather than their heart space. So this is something what you need to explore and try to understand. So let's see more information. But through that, even if you have had or dealing with either you not feeling more this passion, love for somebody, and the love what you thought that what you're looking for, it's not really happening for you right now. It's also learning and knowing what you're actually looking for, and that's the spiritual growth. So these experiences, they are valuable as they are, even if they're not working out as you thought. So it still has a value though. Let's see what else. Fire, a passion. What you need is to actually understand where your passion lies, and look for the passion, the flames and the fire and purification, and let go. If the situation is not working for you, either transmute that and change, transform, or if it really there's nothing to do, you just set it free. So that's your two options. Or the third one is to stay in heartless love. So that's the option 2. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. The choice is yours. And let's say the fire and the passion. Journey. So it's all about journey. Branch out to the new worlds. But what I feel is a journey of life, tree of life. It's a journey to understand yourself and learn how to transmute and transform things and bring more love into the situation, because there's always something, at least you can try to bring more love and learn how to be more loving yourself. And if it's other person as well, through compassion and patience, you may help them to open up their heart space too. But I'm not saying if it's really cold and ruthless and terrible connection, why would you stay there? That's the questions, but only you know the answers. So let's see some more. Secret bath. And it says, there is irresistible pull down the distinct path, ley lines, mystical traditions. So it's kind of like learning something new and going with your passion to explore something unknown, something that you haven't known. And it's a lot to do with the forest. Can you see forest here, and also when I channeled, let me just go back, it said that life is a mystery. No, sorry, where is it? That's wrong. What is hidden? So hidden, again, it comes out here as well, the distinct hidden path. What is brewing inside, that's your passion. The moon is actually showing you the way, you're following your instinct. Exactly this is the words what I got. The moon is shining on the path in the forest. It calls you to follow you in a deep, dark green forest at night. And this is like green, dark night. It's actually, I wrote that. It's in here. So it really calls you to follow your instinct, and moonlit river, so it's also like referring to emotions as your guide, and also the doge as a totem or frog on the river bank. So you really need to follow your passion and instinct to the unknown path to make it known and explore. If you haven't experienced before, or let's say following your passion is something new and unknown for you, then trust your instinct. That's the only thing what you can do, and follow the path and see where it takes you. Even if you walk out of the heartless love and cold situation and follow your passion, it will also take the courage. It's a journey to find out what you're passionate about and how to activate what drives you. And believe and trust in happiness. You got the daisy. So the happiness is available as long as you follow your instinct, your passion, and know that, you know, everything has a reason in a way in life. And sometimes cold situations, cold loveless situations, they remind you that you need to love yourself and remove yourself from the situation what does not support you and doesn't bring the love and the warmth into your life. So you have that power. Let's go clarify with the tarot. And there's definitely some things. It's 10 of Wands. You are tired. You need to let go of some things in your life because it's too much to hold everything together. There's time to let go of certain things. And let's see the doorway. Silent kill. Whoa. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation, grace the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. So decide. You need to be decisive what you need to let go. Decide what you need to let go, that because 10 of Wands is like you carrying too much, you're tired. I know resilience is important, and sometimes on the journey you need to be resilient to figure out what your passions are. But heartless love, like a relationship where you are unable to express love and feel passion, is it really worth it? So this is what you need to ask yourself. And I take keywords for each. Let's see the keywords are true, heartless love, detachment. So there's something really where detach yourself from the situation that doesn't offer you the support and love that you deserve. Then be firmer. Be patient. Have patience and be patient. And the 10 of Cups. Ooh, 6. Right. This is what I have. Let me see if there is anything else what I need to tell you. So it's a journey of self-discovery and exploration, but I feel definitely it's time to step out of the ego and step into the heart space and grow spiritually and have, I think what you're looking for is relationships which have the support and heart and love, and rather than the just disconnected just physical acts of sex, because in the end of the day it doesn't really satisfy you just to have physical act with somebody. I think you are awakening for something deeper, something what you have not experienced yet, that, you know, like to connect with somebody passionately but on a deeper level, on an emotional level, but it's something very new, like you haven't experienced that. It's something new that, you know, you really need to go and explore and find your own path, and it's a journey. So there's things to let go, and be patient and be decisive and follow your passion. So that's all what I have for you today. Hopefully that helped, and I see you next time. Hello, if you chose this third crystal emerald, this is your reading. And your fairy who came out is Bright Spark. It's very bright, very happy. So before I started the reading, recording the reading, I did a little meditation on the crystal and the fairy. And let me just see my notes, what I got for you. So the emerald works with the heart chakra. So it's a heart space and talks about emotions, love, and needs as well. And it promotes unity, compassion, and unconditional love. So it's a journey to find, opening your heart space and finding the unity and compassion and unconditional love. Love people unconditionally. It's also called a stone of inspiration and infinite patience, and it's funny because the bright spark, so it's kind of really nicely complement. They work well together, and also works towards success in love matters, like matters of heart, love, and remember that it's not only the romantic love what we're talking about, it's about love for yourself and other animals, the environment, and other human beings, and love for things what you do, and love in a big picture, pretty much. So the meditation, what I got, and I got fire burning in the heart. So it's kind of like finding your own tribe, finding your own passion, but also facing your fears, the shadows and your fears. Remember of the purity of the heart, and memory of tender feelings, and find the compassion and forgiveness for anything what hurt you or humiliate you, and all the heartbreaks and hurts in the past, and journey back to being open and tender-hearted. Also it talks about reminiscing about lost love and the memories, but it also healing that alone feeling, but sometimes you have to be alone to understand yourself and the journey itself, but at the moment I feel you quite attached from your heart space, and you know, like you kind of keep yourself attached and keep yourself not involving with people. So the bright spark, the little fairy here, brings a message that it's understanding and illumination ideas, and that life is the mystery. We never know which way it goes completely, and because anything can change in any minute, and that he knows that you need to have the key to understand what is going on in your life and why everything is the way it is. You need to find the key and understanding for that. And the spark is here to light up your life and illuminate your confusions that you surround you. It also takes a tiny amount of understanding to just flash a little spark that change everything. Like a teeny tiny flash of inspiration or spark can change the whole situation, as well as change the journey you're on. So it's very small but powerful. So, alright, let's see what else let's clarify and get some more information for you. Dragonfly. You bring light to the world. So remember, you are beautiful and you spark up somebody else's life. So it's important to remember your innocence and love and purity and unconditional love and unity. Let's see what else comes through. Birds, freedom. So looking for freedom and seeing the higher perspective of the things and how things, like a bird's view, and the spiral of golden ratio, how everything in the nature falls or unfolds the perfect manner and perfect time. There is always a balance in the nature. It's a golden ratio, and also the different directions, different ways of seeing things. And it comes uncertainty. The shades of grey within the fog will eventually lift. So whatever that is, the spark is here that, you know, even if you're confused and you're uncertain where your life is going right now, there is a sign and spark and things what bring you the happiness to lift the fog and show you the way to your happiness and your freedom. And you got stolen in her sleep. It says unaware, unconscious, and unawakened. So some sort of part of you in your heart space is not awakened yet. You're not aware of your own light. You're not aware of your own impact to other people in your life. And because you're not aware, you feel uncertain and you feel confused. Where you are and why things are working this way, and you kind of detached in a way of the reality, what is really true. And you're learning to know through being more free and creative, you're learning to know more about yourself. And the dream time is very important as well. The Fane. And it says, what pleases you most shapes us. What pleases us most shapes us. So you need to follow your passion, you need to follow your heart, what makes you happy. And that's the key for you. And like as a bright spark, he said, like, I bring you the key. And it's like you follow your inspiration, you follow what sparks you, what makes your heart run fast, what makes you happy, and what lights you up when you hear about it. So that's your key to success and key to your heart and key to your finding the directions and way out of the uncertainty and the fog, and brings the understanding. More you understand yourself, more you know where you're going as well. So let's clarify with Tarot. Three of Swords. So heartbreak, and it's never easy, but the sorrow, the heartbreak, and the things what did not work out, or you think they didn't work out, because remember, things always can change. And you know, as the spark said, even a little tiny little shift in the things can change the whole story, how it rolls. So you need to really focus on how to heal and bring the healing. Remember, the emerald brings the healing on all level and helps you to find that balance within yourself. So it's really instead of detaching yourself because you have a heartbreak or feeling, nobody wants to get hurt, of course. But then again, sometimes it opens your eyes to the different world, and through that experience, you know what you want and what you don't want, and it gives you a new direction. Often, difficult situations actually redirect you in a new direction. Let's see what else, like what doorway. So this is like your doorway, and it says passages, and it says spiritual signs of inclinations. You are walking through passages of your transformation. So the heartbreak, whatever you're experiencing, brings you through and helps you transform to the new way, and helps you to understand and find and know what is love, what isn't love, and what you're looking for, and how unconditional love looks like, and you know, the ideas and inspiration, and what you want to do and where you want to go, and following your heart and clearing the uncertainty. So I'm gonna take keywords that goes with your reading today. Release the guilt. That's a beginning of the healing as well, to release the guilt. Sex. Freedom to have romance. So we're definitely talking about romantic situation, intimate situations, but you need to release some sort of a guilt in that terms. And what else? And listen. Listen to the guidance, listen to your heart, listen to even the pain, why you're feeling that pain. Listen to that pain and the passage. Where are you guided to? What needs to awaken? What brings you there? And it's this uncertainty, something with the sex uncertainty, like freedom to explore and be yourself. And as well, like there's something that holds you back, feeling the guilt for something, that questioning yourself, did you do something wrong or not? But just follow your heart and the spark and inspiration, what comes through for you, and uncertain about sexual relation romance, it will clear out. You just need to listen to your heart and heal your heart, and that's your key to find compassion towards others. And yeah, so the way through it, find the passage, there is the way. So this is what I have for you today, and hopefully you got something out of it, and until next time. Hello. If you chose the fourth crystal, which is Dragon's Blood Jasper, it came with this beautiful fairy, which is a green woman. I've done a little meditation before and journey before I started recording, and let me just check the notes what I got. So Dragon Bloodstone, it works with the heart chakra and highlights love and passion topics, and also the importance of personal power and ego and confidence. So it promotes courage, strength and vitality, and also willpower. So in the vision I saw a kiss between the bride and the groom, and the reflection in the mirror between the past, present and the future. So it was kind of like a timeline in the mirror. So you need to understand the connection between, or the marriage between, the past, present and the future, that the past has brought you to the present moment, and the present moment and your past and the present will take you to the future, because this is where you're actually creating right now your future. There is also transformation, because there was a lot of butterflies, especially one white, so it's a spiritual transformation. Rainbow and sunshine and rain at the same time, because only then that actually happens, the rainbows. And wheat fields, which points out the harvest and home. The green woman, the keywords for that is beauty and fruition, and also it brings the balance between masculine and feminine energy around you and within you. It reminds that it's very important to go with the flow gently, and be creative, find your inner strength and nurture yourself and others and your environment. It brings the healing and beauty of nature as well. It reminds you to tread softly, gently, and to bring your relationship to fruition. It reminds you to be convictious, but still like in a gentle manner. So this is what I got when I prepared for the reading. So it's to do with love and passion and love relationships. Let's clarify and let's see what else comes through for you. The elements. The elements of fire, air, earth and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical and emotional. So it's about balance between all the elements of your life. So the healing, bringing all together as one. Let's see what else comes through for you. And you got the tree of life and conception. So something is nurtured, something new beginning, something, there's a conception of something. Conception doesn't always mean that it's a beginning of life. It could be a pregnancy and pregnancy of the idea, new cycle in life, as well as being pregnant, actually being pregnant. So it brings the ancestor line, it's a family, and of course we know that it's bringing all the elements together. Let's clarify the tree of life. And the music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only you listen. So it's just like it calls you to follow with the rhythm of the life. More melody of life, and bring all the elements together to create the unity, create the balance, create the healing, create the flow of energy, because the Green Woman as well is about the flow of energy, flow of life, like going with that music, that whatever that is. So you have to go with the flow, like create the healing, go with the flow, whatever comes. Everything has a beginning and everything has an end, and everything is in a perfect matter the way it is. It's all in balance in nature. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, we'll take this one. Child of the Moon. And it says forgiveness and transcending the ego. So there is something that, or someone you need to forgive, and also the Child of the Moon is also going with the cycles, going with the life, going with the flow, going with the rhythm, like going with the waves, because Moon, it controls waves of as well, so it's very watery, emotional based. And that's the love heart chakra, what the dragon instinct, the force works with. It's a dragon bloodstone as well as a person power, and just love and passion and going with your fire, what drives you, and also your identity, because it talks about creativity as well. Music can be creative. So part of like creating your own music, your own song, your own, yeah, I see it as a rhythm and flow kind of thing. Let me just clarify the Child of the Moon. Sunflower. And it says practice courage each day. So it's a lot to do with courage, to be who you are, who you're meant to be. Step into your power and fulfill your destiny. Let's see what the tarot has to say. It's about the work, working on your things, working on your projects, working on yourself, and it's constant improvement, working with other people. Well, if there is a pregnancy or conception, definitely you need another person in love and romantic matters. But also it's part of community. You have a role in your community, and nurture, know what you want, be confident to express what you want in this life. Start like creating the seeds for things that you want to achieve. Follow your heart's melody and work towards your desires, and bring the elements together to help you. Like, you have all the elements, like it needs a balance, and I see it as a crossroads in direction as well, but seems the perfect balance is what is given. But it's to do what you love and what you feel passionate about as a work as well. Let's see what else is coming out for you. I see it like, although yes, it talks about romance perhaps, but more I see about is following your passion and love in life itself. Like what you, working towards your passions. How do you want your life to look like? What you want to create. And it's also stepping into your power and being, because only when you do what you love and love what you do, you feel confident enough, and you feel that, you know, it matters. You have a voice. You can do work whether you are okay about it, but when you do something what you really feel passionate about, that has twice as much, like much more impact on your confidence levels and, you know, feeling fulfilled. So this is the door, and it says palm tree. Fortune and tarot collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell you sacred palm tree. Listen to the notes of intuition. So it's all about the conception. When you were conceived, like when you were decided to come to this on this earth, you already have a path. Like you have decided what your personal what your journey will be like you have a plan. So it's like working towards your destiny, like stepping into your power, following your own soul. And probably you're listening this reading right now. And it can give you some guidance. Let's see the keywords to go with your reading as the last thing. So I take one. You have nurture yourself. Listen. Challenging. And cleanse. So let go of stepping into the power sometimes, and following your path can be challenging, but listen to your own intuition and nurture yourself and face the challenges and clear everything what does not anymore support you on your journey. So this is your message. Hopefully it gave you some insights, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.